A district attorney is standing up for law enforcement. San Bernardino County DA Mike Ramos taking TV's Jon Stewart to task, accusing him of getting his facts wrong.
These are merely an unending, bizarrely similar series of isolated incidents.
Jon Stewart is furious over alleged incidents of police brutality across the nation.
This is an isolated incident, like the police shooting of Tamir Rice in Cleveland, or Dante Parker in San Bernardino County, or Kendrick McDade in Pasadena, or Armand Bennett in New Orleans, or John Crawford in... What time does Colbert start?
Now the San Bernardino, California District Attorney Mike Ramos slamming Stewart. Why? Because he says Stewart got it totally wrong, at least about the case of Dante Parker.
He was so wrong about those facts. They did not shoot him, they tasered him after he had committed a burglary and he was attempting to assault a deputy sheriff, a sheriff who was losing that struggle and fighting for her life.
A huge mistake that has the district attorney calling for Stewart to wise up and get his facts straight.
We need to talk about the men and women, our law enforcement officers, that protect us on a daily basis. I really believe that we need to get our facts straight before we start making statements like that.
And late this afternoon, just a short time after the district attorney tweeted that he was appearing here on the record, the official Daily Show account tweeted this: "You're right regarding Dante Parker. Sloppy to put him in our list of shootings. TV apology coming Monday. Larger point still stands." And District Attorney Mike Ramos joins us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Well, I guess it's sort of a start with a Twitter apology. Any chance you got a phone call apology?
Well, I haven't gotten a phone call apology, and I'm waiting. I'll wait till Monday to see what the real apology is. He talks about a bigger picture, and the bigger picture for me is the men and women of the honorable profession of law enforcement and how they're being attacked in this time period in the United States of America.
Well, I think you might want to stick around for my off the record at the end of the show, because I think it might be a theme that you'll like. But let me ask you this.
Good.
Well, what's the problem? Is it just that the media is sort of sloppy with the facts, or has taken sides? I mean, facts don't matter, or what do you think?
I think facts absolutely matter. I think you and I come from a legal profession, and you know, especially on a television show like that has millions of viewers, when you use a brush like that and misstate facts, it can create problems and issues. I mean, the deputy sheriffs that handled that case in San Bernardino County were very professional. They were protecting others, protecting themselves. They even called for medical assistance for this individual who lost his life in an overdose of PCP. He was not shot. So to make those statements, it creates problems, especially right now with what we're seeing across the country. And again, when are we going to start talking about the law enforcement officials and men and women that are really putting their lives on the line for us every day?
Have you noticed any? I mean, are the police officers saying anything to you? Is morale a little bit down or not? I mean, you're the first DA who I've heard be very public supporting the police. But are you hearing? What are the police officers saying?
I've had hundreds of comments and emails and texts thanking me. Finally, somebody is speaking up for them. And they can't speak up for themselves because of liability issues, including our police chiefs and our sheriff, John McMahon in San Bernardino County, and those across the country. But I finally had enough. I am sick and tired of people attacking our men and women that have their own families, and they're risking their lives on a daily basis. And it's about time somebody spoke up for them.
You know, I was annoyed when I heard the high school students were taunting the police as the police were escorting them, exercising their right to protest. For some reason, the high school students in Colorado, did you just hear that story or not?
I did just hear that story, and very disturbing. And that's what I think happens when you have media outlets that are giving false facts like that, because they're stirring it up, they're lighting the flames to just get people to be disruptive, to riot.
Well, District Attorney Ramos, thank you very much. And I'm sure the police in this country, law enforcement, would also like to say thank you as well tonight if they were here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.